What's up, people? Look, I am sorry. I'm sorry for jumping in and out. I hope I went down and reset everything. I hope this works. Just keep it real with me. It's choppy. I'm on the phone with Spectrum tomorrow, and we'll get this together. Because I want to chop it up with y'all about the Giants, but I also don't want to aggravate y'all. So we're going to see. Everybody that will come back, it's just going to be us tonight. People that left, they ain't come back. I respect it because my internet was tripping, and it ain't their fault. That's mine. So let's see what's going on. Let's see who actually comes back. um, Ronald Meister, Eagles, the most delusional fan base in the NFL right now. Hey, the Eagles are feeling themselves. The Eagles are feeling themselves. And look, I'm playing the long game with that. I'm being patient because they're gonna come back to the pack. They're not going 17-0. Some of the things I think, some of the deficiencies with their team I see will get exposed, but we ain't talking about tonight. We talking about the Giants. 30 people in here, man. Y'all let me know do me a favor, chat. Y'all hit the like button for me, and I need y'all to let me know as soon as the internet start tripping. Just let me know, because if it's bad enough, I'm gonna just end it and we'll talk about it. I'll get it right for tomorrow, and we'll go live tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know. This is what I wanted to talk about, though. Like I said, the Giants are basically a mirror image of what we are right now. We are a way more talented team. We have way more star-studded players. We have way more talent. But let's not forget the Cowboys are basically getting up off the mat a little bit. We had a lot of crazy things happening within a 3-week span, from losing Tyron Smith to losing Dak Prescott. We lost Jaron Kearse, one of our definitive leaders on the defense. He was important. He was a green dot last year. And he was like one of the emotional leaders of the defense. So, a lot of flux with the organization as far as just player wise. We also dealing with front office craziness, like Jerry Jones coming out every week and indirectly firing Mike McCarthy, talking about how Cooper Rush is good in Dak. It's a lot of crazy things going on with the team, and we are being resilient. That Bengals win let me know that the team will dig deep and find ways to win games when it's not predicated on what we used to seeing. The high fly offense, all that extra stuff like that. Um, Mary Alvarez back in here, Captain Taki in here. What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? Y'all do me a favor, y'all hit that like button for me. I know a lot of people probably dip when they saw the stream going in and out, but that's cool. We're gonna keep this small and intimate like we used to. Anybody don't come back, it's late. It's 9:30 on a Saturday. I just want to talk Cowboys. If it's gonna be small, it's just gonna be small. I ain't tripping. But I'm looking at the team, and we're playing a Giants team that has been disrespected as well. A lot of people looking at them like, the thing that's going around now is the Giants are the worst 2-0 team in NFL history. And that type of thing, Jim Laws, what's good with you? Salute. That type of thing kind of bugs me out. Y'all heard Jared Garcia. Everyone that jump in, show me some love, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. That type of disrespect lets me know the Giants ain't gonna take this game lightly. This is how I know it's a special occasion. They are doing the whiteout jersey. They acting like it's the playoff game. Remember we did the whiteout jerseys for San Fran, even though we got smoked in the playoffs. The Giants is doing a whiteout jersey. They got they're inducting someone into their Ring of Honor. They got LTs coming to the game apparently to watch Micah. A lot of things are going on. A lot. And y'all know, if you missed the other stream, y'all already know what I'm in here doing. It's Saturday night with CFT. That's what we're going to do. 50 people in here. Appreciate y'all for coming back. $5. Scott Yak with the $5 super chat. I'd actually prefer to be the team everyone underestimates every week. Seems like the boys play better, a lot better when they're disrespected. Definitely feeds off. Hey, Scott Yak, appreciate the $5 super chat. We're on the same page. We always play better when we're legitimately underdogs. I think me and you can rest assured that big flock with the Branson. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy 50. We're going to be underdogs like 80 to 90% of this year until the league wakes up and realize that we're better than they're assuming. So I'm good with that. I'm good with the Cowboys being underdogs. because you're right. We do play better when the expectations are lower. Um, and it's not that I feel like we can't handle expectations. I feel like the Cowboys have a propensity to feel themselves too much, and it's the nature of the beast. We the most watched, most talked about team. Period. So when we start rolling, the players read their press clippings. I get it. I get it. So um, I do like that we're underdogs, but the Giants is underdogs too. So what happens when both teams feel disrespected? Somebody got to come out on top. And the reason I just feel like, I mean, on the surface right now, you know why we going to win? Because we just have better players, period. They don't got a Michael Parsons. I don't care if Kayvon Thibodeau and Azeez Ojulari morph into one person. They not Michael Parsons. And you literally saw last week. Remember last week before the game, last Saturday night, I was saying, for us to get the wins we need, appreciate the 70 people in here, man. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like button. Y'all rocking with CFT on Saturday night. I said that I want players to go out of themselves and find ways to dig deep, to help the team get a win. Like I'm talking about like 1 or 2 players a week doing something they can't do, out of body experiences. Because Micah gonna do what he do every week, and it took somebody it takes what Trayvon Diggs did. Trayvon Diggs is apparently not that physical of a player. He don't like to tackle, etc. But when the moment presented itself, what he do? He dug deep and did something that he don't normally do. Donovan Wilson dug deep last week. You feel me? That's what I mean. Micah Parsons is going to do his job. What 1 to 2 players every week is going to step up, do a little bit more until we can get back our general? Because when that come back, everybody's going to feel better because we're going to have somebody that just is talented enough to execute everything on the offensive game plan. Right now, we got Cooper Rush, and he's just going to try and be efficient. It's a difference between being able to elevate the offense and do things that most people can't do and just being efficient, Got another $5 super chat from Panda Two Tone. Here's some of my birthday money. Hey man, first of all, it's your birthday, man. Salute. So everybody say happy birthday to Panda Two Tone. Reality is it's gonna come down to how they play Barkley. If he slowed down, we'll eat. First of all, happy birthday. Salute. Cheers. And I agree. It's going to come down to how they play Barkley, and it's going to come down to how well they can stop Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard. Period. This game is going to be defense, running the ball. I hope y'all don't expect it to be high flying. They've been throwing a Richie James and who else? Shepard. And they haven't been trying to get. They're not throwing the Galladay. He's like on the outs. Kadarius Toney can't get on the field, and I wouldn't be surprised if they threw everything at us, the kitchen sink. Like they might put Kadarius Toney out there. They got Thibodeau coming back, just trying to confuse us. But we've gone against, if we can handle Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Boyd with Hurst at tight end and Burrow, if we can handle that offense up, I'm not worried about nobody's high-flying weapons. Not to be funny, Jamar Chase is one of the most explosive receivers in the league. If our defense can handle that and hold them to one touchdown. Do remember, as people roll in here, man, we got 90 people in here, 42 likes. We've only given up 1 touchdown each week since the season started. 2 touchdowns. Let's not forget how elite this defense is already and how elite it can become. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I just got a alert because I got Michael Gelkin on alerts. Y'all know who Michael Gelkin is. That's the one Cowboys reporter that I keep tabs on. And he just tweeted about Michael Parsons. Let's talk about that for a minute. Michael Parsons' illness, and I've heard the conspiracy theories. People think that Michael Parsons' leg is hurt and that they just lying. And I just want everybody to know this. The league double checks behind the actual injuries and what you put on the list. So if you're just lying and they find out, you can be subject to fines and other disciplinary actions. They're not lying about Micah being sick. Trust me, when he showed up, you think they ain't COVID tested Micah? So it ain't that. I do think he's sick, but Michael Gelkin said that he's looking at Micah Parsons probably going to have a flu game this week. And I'll take it. Micah Parsons with the flu game, build the legend. Build the legend. Because he already legendary. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me look in the chat. What am I missing before I go forward with my little rant? Ricardo Clark, I hope Kellen can come out strong. Kellen Moore is good with his script, though. Almost 100 people in here, 50 likes. Appreciate y'all for jumping back in. I know it was messed up. Thank y'all. Salute. Kellen Moore's script last week had Cooper Rush dealing. Cooper Rush was dealing. And I have people ask me, what is this? This is one of the replica rings, if y'all can see it. People was asking me, what is this on the joint? I know you really see it. It's one of the replica rings. Y'all know I like to be a little bit different with my Cowboys paraphernalia, But I feel like Micah Parsons got LT coming out there. Lawrence Taylor's coming out to watch to see what all the hype is about. It's on the Monday night stage, one of the biggest stages in the game. Last week we had the Eagles showing out. You think Micah Parsons don't want to come out? It's coming out party been over. The league is on notice. They know how he get down. But you don't think that Sadiq Charles, what's good? How you doing? You don't think that Micah Parsons don't want to come out there when everyone is watching, although everyone's already watching the Cowboys, and put in work? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think Micah get 3 sacks. 3 sacks. I just seen that home. CEO Tone. Parsons with 3 sacks Monday night. Book it. I agree with CEO Tone. Great point. Hold on, I got a message deleted. I don't know. Why did you delete? Is Gallup playing? I don't want y'all just timing people out and deleting stuff if they ain't saying nothing crazy. Carlos, why you hiding Devonta Bradley? What is he doing? Don't hide people. Let them rock. Let them rock. If they come in here talking crazy, let them rock. I ain't tripping. You know I like to go back at the trolls anyway. As long as they ain't saying nothing racial or crazy to nobody, let them rock. Yeah, I think Parsons is out there bare minimum 2 sacks, 3 sacks at the maximum. He want to show LT and the world that I can take the compare. I can handle the pressure. Some people crack under that type of pressure. You start comparing them to goats like that, and they can't perform. Mike ain't one of them people. Micah said earlier, though, on his Twitter talking about his mentality, and he's like, man, I pride myself on being strong mentally. I'm paraphrasing, but he was just talking about his mental makeup and his focus. And I feel like he's locked in because he knows with Dak down, he is the de facto leader of this team. I know we got veterans, we got Zach Martin, we got DeMarcus Lawrence and stuff like that. But right now, Micah Parsons is it. Micah Parsons is our Ray Lewis. I don't know if y'all got a chance to see Ray Lewis play, but he had such an aura around him. Whenever he went out there, the team felt like they could win. And when you got Micah Parsons, you can lose your starting quarterback and still roll out there and be like, we good? And that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. We can talk about this game, though. Let's talk about the fact that strengths and weaknesses, we need to lean more into the running game. Last week, we ran the ball, but we can do better. We can do better. I can see us getting 150 rushing yards this week. I can see us rushing more because the New York Giants rush defense, I don't feel like is that stout. I don't. Both of their edges, Kevon Thibodeau is coming out there to pin his ears back and try to do his best Micah Parsons rendition. But everybody watching, if he's going to play, he's going to be coming off that edge screaming. Right? And it's not that I'm saying Terrence Steele or Tyler Smith, and put some respect on Tyler Smith's name. Tyler Smith been balling. For no camp at tackle, he been balling. You know what I'm saying? But I say we just run the ball. I say we just handle up Thibodeau. If Ojulari roll out there, whoever they roll out there, I say we get physical. I would let us see 150 rushing yards combined. I don't care. I'm not saying it's going to be all from Zeke, but if I can get 70, 80 from Zeke, 60, it's not that difficult. It's just carries. Give the carries up. 30 carries. It should be 25 to 30 carries bare minimum. This is not a shootout. Run that ball, 12 personnel, play action, smart throws. We get up out of there with a win. You know what I'm saying? I'll give my score prediction a little bit later, but it's that simple. Scott Yak with another $5 super chat. Salute, brother. The boys really showing up in the trench. The trenches is what's carrying this team. The D line is, I feel like our D-line can be compared to anyone's in the league. Do me a favor, chat. Patrick Williams, what's good with you? Tell me who's a better D-line than us? Give me the top 3 D-lines. And I'm just talking about pure pass rush dominance. I'm not talking about a player and just saying, okay, the Chargers got Khalil Mack and Bosa. Who's dominating like us right now? Oh, Tampa. Salute to Tampa. Tampa is balling right now. So we up. Tampa's in the mix. Tampa's D-line is balling. But who else? And that's not a slight. I'm just saying. We are in the mix. Bills. Von Miller got the Bills. That's right. So if that's top 3, if you could say we got a top 3 D-line, I'm with it. I'm with it. The Bills dealing with some safety injuries, but that's another story for another day. This ain't a Bills stream. My point being, and we got 150 people here almost, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. I know my screen was tripping earlier, but we back rocking right now. I'll take our D-line over the Ravens, but they said they're good. But I feel like our D-line is top 3 in the league. No question. And with Micah Parsons, that's the cherry on top. But y'all know, anyone that's been around, y'all have been beating this Dante Fowler drum since the summer. And it's paying dividends. Every week he get on the field, he flash. He knocked that fumble out last week. Micah couldn't recover it, but Dante Fowler flashed every week. He gonna flash this week because they putting too much emphasis on stopping Micah. D-Law will probably flash this week. As soon as I feel it, every time I forget about D-Law, I try to bury D-Law like, it might be over for him. He show up and do something I didn't expect. So don't forget about D-Law. Don't forget about, and I feel like Osa due for a game. So I feel like the Giants guard game is sweet. They meant that their tackles is good, but their guard center guard is sweet. I feel like Osa Odigizua is due for a sack too. D-Law do know the Giants. You know what I'm saying? D-Law do know the Giants. I just feel like defensively, I'm not rolling into this game afraid of the Giants offensively. You're not going to run into Tom Brady, all the weapons they got, right? Give up 1 touchdown, keep them under 20 points, rolling to Cincinnati. And I don't care what nobody say. I know their offensive line is sweet right now, but they still got weapons. Hold them to 1 touchdown, keep them under 20 points, and then think I'm about to roll into the Giants with Richie James and Daniel Jones and be like, oh no, here come the 30-point. I refuse. The defense is going to do their job. This game is all predicated on what we're going to do offensively. Does Kellen Moore have a legitimate strategy? And I'm saying run the ball, make this simple. Don't make it difficult. Don't make it difficult. You know what I'm saying? We are playing in NY. Somebody just said, are we playing in NY? Yeah, we're in NY this week. They're doing a whole bunch of special jerseys and all this extra stuff. And I want to go in there and rain on their parade. I want New York was another team. Every team that had a chance to get Micah, every team, I want them to feel it. And New York had a chance to get Micah. They traded back for Kadarius Toney. I want them to watch 11 roll out there. I know the Eagles wanted to get Devonta Smith, all them 10 teams. And I remember everybody was making fun of us because we were supposed to get Patrick Surtain or Horn. I want them, every time they see Micah play, I want them to feel sick because you could have had him. Even everybody that drafted, every player that was drafted in that draft, I don't even care who it is. Kyle Pitts, everybody. Waddle. When you watch Micah Parsons play, every team is like, because you can't tell me that San Francisco wouldn't throw Trey Lance in the trash. And look, I hope he gets healthy. No hate on the injury. I'm just saying. There's not a player that was drafted in that draft right now that nobody would trade for Micah Parsons. Instantly. They'll give us their draft pick and an extra player. Tony not playing? Why is Tony out? Kadarius Toney's out for Monday? Or is it just he's still in the doghouse? You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering. Notice one thing, though. Notice that I'm in here talking about how we can win, and this ain't no slight. I'm not – hamstringing. Wow. I don't make fun of injuries, man, so I hope we get healthy. Because I feel like that's corny. Like, I'm not afraid of teams because of, like I don't – like, if the player get hurt, I don't be like, yes, I'm glad you hurt. Because that's whack. Because if your team's not good enough to beat a team because of what you structured around it, then you need to get back to work, front office through coaching. But rooting for injury or being excited about injury, that's weirdo behavior to me. That's corny. Because at no other time in life would you be excited that somebody got hurt, because that don't make sense. You walk outside, somebody get hit by a car, I'm like, yeah. Like, that's just not me. So I ain't with it. If someone gets hurt and we get the advantage over it, I'm not going to say we shouldn't attack their backup. That's a different discussion. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to take advantage of opportunities, but you don't cheer the injury. You know what I'm saying? You get more excited that, okay, like if they're both their left tackles go down, yeah, it's time to come off the edge. That type of thing. But you don't be like, I'm glad they hurt. That's just bad energy to me. That's me. But Tony being out is a big deal because Richie James ain't beating us. Sterling, I don't care. Daniel Jones could turn into Tom Brady. Tom Brady almost couldn't beat us. You know what I'm saying? And last year was a shootout. This year, literally, if we had an offensive thought process, game plan, and Dak played a bad game, I know everybody be looking at me like I'm crazy when I say that because I'm such a big Dak supporter, but he's allowed to have a bad game, people. He is. They should have rethought the whole he don't need no training camp reps. Yeah, he probably should have thrown him out there because he looked terrible. But to my points earlier in the week, it was bad offensive game planning, horrible thought process. When that first drive, we was moving the ball, and Kellen Moore threw like 3 trick plays on the first drive. That like shows your hand that you're scared. You're trying to trick them. It was just stupid to me. We didn't run the ball. We gave like 10 carries that game. It was just a bad game. It's a bad game. D Shift in here. Appreciate you. Y'all hit that like button. D Shift just jumped in here. We got 170 people in here. We cooking now. Captain Taki with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you just supporting the nation, man. And the cartel. Appreciate you, Captain Taki, man. Thank you for that $20 super chat, Rome. I need one of those shirts, and I love that hat, by the way. You influenced me to get one. Hey, look. Thank you. And Dallas wins 27-21. Hey, Kawataki, with everything, I appreciate the love. I got you on the shirt. This hat is like 2 years old now. I love it because it's different. It stands out. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little worn out, but I love this hat. I agree with everything but the 21. If Brady couldn't score 21 and the Bengals couldn't score 21 with those quarterbacks and those weapons, ain't no way in the world the Giants, I don't care what Saquon Barkley think he on. They're not scoring 21. I'm sorry. We're going to hold the Giants to 13. Maybe. Because Gano can kick. So if they can get the ball on the right side of their 50, Gano can kick. I can see them scoring about 13, 12. I don't see them scoring a touchdown. We've been stingy. Nah, I don't see it. Appreciate that $20 super chat, Kamataki. Got another $20 super chat from Melvin Irby. Appreciate you. Giants fans get on my nerves, trying to act like they all of a sudden a great team. Dallas 24-3, proving this start. They still sorry as hell. Hey, Melvin Irby, appreciate you for the $20 super chat, and I'm with you 100%. That's more of a score. I can see the Giants getting 9 because Gano can kick, and if they get close enough, Gano will get some kicks off. But I do not feel like the Giants is moving that ball up and down the field. I'm just sorry. And look, if Saquon go out there and go Super Saiyan, turn into Barry Sanders, then I'll shut up. I'll come in here and be like, y'all ain't see it. But our defense has been rallying to the football. Our run defense has improved since week 1. We played Joe Mixon a lot better. I feel like the team takes pride in being a great defensive team right now. And our offense will play complementary, play off of our defense, and we'll win this game. And I'll get my score in a little while. But I appreciate y'all for the $20 super chats. Thank y'all. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Let's see what's going on in the chat. What I'm missing. Dak owns Philly. What's good with you, man? What's good with you? Yeah, man, I'm not afraid of Saquon because we played Saquon plenty of times. And since he's coming to the league, this is Saquon's 5th year. We have owned the Giants. Owned them. We've shut down Saquon with lesser defenses. That's all you need to know. We have shut down Saquon with lesser defenses. So I'm supposed to feel like when Michael Parsons, D-Law, Odigizua, Tristan Hill, Big Bohana, Anthony Barr, LVE. I don't know if Jabril Cox is going to get on the field this week. Malik Hooker, Trayvon Diggs, Anthony Brown. I also feel like with the most solidified defense I've seen in the Cowboys in a decade, this is the defense he's going to break out on. But 2-3 years ago, when we was running out third and second stringers on defense, he still wasn't getting busy? No. I don't care how much Saquon want to get busy. It's not happening. What's happening? Who? Somebody called me Vach? Hold on, what I missed? What I missed? Somebody called me Vach? Did you see my comment in reference to Lil Sis? No, I didn't. What I missed? Sadiq, well, my fault. What I missed? My apologies. Can you repost it? I'm sorry, I missed it. You know I be talking. My apologies. Who called me Vach? I'm trying to see this comment. Mr. Fahrenheit, Vach. Yeah, I'm not Vach. And salute to Vach Lombardi. That's my dog. Got mad love for him. One of the GOATs in the Cowboys community. I'm not Vach. We don't even resemble. So that is hilarious. Dude just called me Vach. Now, I guess I should take it as a compliment. Who got their comment deleted? Somebody going crazy? Parsons needs to take some cough syrup and have his ass on the field. Y'all don't gotta time that out. They just passionate. Michael Parsons will be fine. Michael Parsons got a cold. I would be blown away in Florida if Michael Parsons didn't play. You know what I'm saying? Michael Parsons is gonna come out there. Yeah, man, y'all gotta stop deleting the comments. I don't want to have to go through and remove all of the mods until I figure it out. But y'all gotta chill out on deleting the comments. You know, I can see when they delete it, and ain't nobody saying nothing crazy. Like I said, if they coming in here cursing at people and being disrespectful, delete those comments. But if they hating on me, let them rock for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all if y'all need to time them out. Because I like the jokes. I don't want to just feel like no one can get through to me. I don't need to be guarded like that. Let the trolls troll. And we at 95? Y'all, I know y'all can get me to 100 likes with almost 200 people in here. And if y'all wonder what I'm doing, man, a little whiskey. Y'all know what we do. It's Saturday night. You know, I was at a wedding last night, wilding. Very, very good time. Very, very good time. We back in the house. I want to come chop it up with y'all. Connor Grant with the $4.99 super chat. We holding their offense under 10. 24-9 Cowboy. Hey, Connor, I'm liking the way you thinking. Because I can see, I don't want to do my score prediction yet, but I can see 2 touchdowns, maybe 3, 2 on the ground, 1 throwing, couple field goals. I can see that. I can see our offense having more rhythm. Let's not forget. Hey, y'all, let me ask y'all a question. I made a full-fledged, if y'all saw my video earlier in the week, before I say this, Patrick Williams, who should start left guard? Tyler Smith. And then Jason Peters should be, no, you said left guard, not left tackle. Tyler Smith should be left tackle. Jason Peters should be left guard. I'm on the Jason Peters left guard train. I don't want to move Tyler Smith. I think Peters can play guard because he's a veteran in this league, and I feel like he can pick it up. And you just start moving people. But I was going to ask y'all this. I made a full-fledged, about 2.5 minute, almost 3 minute Michael Gallup highlight video. Should I drop that before the game? Should I just drop the highlight video? I know I put a little clip at the end of my video I made earlier in the week, but I can drop the whole thing. I'll put it out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Before the game start. And y'all can just, take a look. Because I think a lot of people forgot how nice Michael Gallup is, for real. And I put a couple clips of his highlights, just him high pointing the ball, his athleticism, what he brings to his team. And I was like, yo, should I drop? I ain't want to take away from my talking point, so I just put a little bit. But I had put a decent little clip together. I can unload that clip tomorrow for y'all. Gallup is a dog. And people forgetting, like, he not back. I saw CeeDee Lamb coming into his own last week, just getting adjusted, because it's a lot when you switch quarterbacks. But Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, the way Noah Brown played, getting Tolbert on the field. Like, our receiving room, as I said in the summer, it's a slow build. But it's coming together. We're going to get back James Washington. Noah Brown wasn't balling. Simi Hogel's about to get. Mike McCarthy said himself. He said, with us getting letting go of Houston, he says Simi and Tolbert should get shots, meaning Tolbert's going to play this week, should get some opportunity. And I have not given up. Have y'all given up on Tolbert? I haven't given up on Tolbert, not me. Yes or no in the chat. Have y'all given up on Jalen Tolbert? Is it over for y'all? Because it ain't over for me. I feel like he just needs a shot. Mickey, okay, I see. Let me go ahead and make her a mod. That's little sis. You a mod now. I'm not giving up on Tolbert. I know, you know how I give up on a player? Don't get mad at me. Sadiq, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. I apologize. Tolbert, I need to see Tolbert like struggle in the game before I give up on him. You feel me? I need to see. Well, I would love to see Dak to Tolbert, but I need to see Tolbert get the ball thrown to him a couple times and just not succeed. Then I'll be like, maybe it's too big for him. But I got faith because everybody ain't Michael Parsons. Like all pro out the gate. You know, let that young man get some time. It's 2 games in the season. He hasn't been on the field to look bad yet. Dennis Houston was out there just running around in circles, I feel like. Let Tolbert get out there, make some plays, and then if you want to give up on him then. Somebody named Jay all day say Tolbert done. When somebody come here with a corny response like that, you got to just let them be. Because there was no context with it. There was no reason to say it. You just a Cowboys hater, and I get it. That's what comes with the game. That's what we do. We got 198 people in here, man. Let's say we can get it to 150 likes. You just jumped in here late, hit the like button for me. I see Maryland Washington in here. What's good with you? He need a chance. Tolbert do need a chance. You know, Henry B, what's going on? Zachary, what's good? Why Jalen Tolbert wasn't in the field week 1? Because the Cowboys are idiots. And they thought that Dennis Houston was. And look, I was never beating y'all. If y'all been watching, I was never like, yo, Dennis Houston about to change the game. That was a Cowboy special. Apparently, Dak like Dennis. I don't know what was going on. I was always, yo, put your players out there. If they would have just rolled with Simi week 1, I'd have been like, all right, Simi in the second year, let's roll, let's rock. But this whole Dennis Houston rise to fame and now he cut, like it was just validation when he got cut. And look, I hope that man get another job. Excuse me, but he wasn't doing enough to be taking up space. Tolbert should have been on the field. You know what I'm saying? Jim Laws, what's good with you? Pierre Potter, we're not giving him. Yeah, you gotta get a man a chance. Let him fail. If he fails, he fails. And then you throw him off the bridge like I'm not with it. But it ain't not yet. You know what I'm saying? People giving up on Tolbert, from what I've been seeing, faster than what they gave up on Simi. That's crazy to me. Now, Simi a physical specimen. I feel like Simi Fehoko, if they get him in the right spaces with his athleticism and speed, he's tall, he could be a problem. But you got to use him right. That's up to Kellen. You scheme your weapons. You know? But all right, let's have a little Q&A. Let me ask you a question. Outside of Saquon on the Giants, what or who do y'all fear? Because I got my answer, and I will tell y'all. Outside of Saquon Barkley on the Giants, is it the quarterback? Is it a particular player on the defense? Is it a coach? What or who do y'all fear on the Giants? Because I will tell y'all the one thing that kind of not scares me, but the one thing that I think is important. No one, nobody. McKinney. Xavier McKinney can ball. So I ain't saying the Giants ain't got nobody. That's enough that he can ball. They got an excellent safety. McKinney can play. Lawrence can play. They got some good D linemen. Giants ain't bereft of talent. They got people. Excuse me. Thomas can play. Andrew Thomas can play. Left tackle. Couch potatoes on them. What I'm thinking about. We on the same page. They can cover. This ain't. They just ain't got enough people. They slacking. I'm with you, Steve. Well, I don't fear nobody neither. But I'll tell y'all now. What I fear, first name Wink, last name Martindale. I fear their defensive coordinator. And I wouldn't say fear. I would say more so respect. Because Wink Martindale is a blitz happy DC. And we got a young offensive line, right? And we've dealt with excellent D lines the last 2 weeks. But we've also dealt with people that don't blitz as much. If anyone knows the blitz numbers, I don't think they blitzed us as much. I think Wink Martindale is going to come for Cooper Rush's neck. Pause. I saw they said that Wink was saying, I went back, I watched all of Cooper Rush's tape, even back to college. All the tape you can find on Cooper Rush. He gave him a compliment, but he also was just saying, they want to attack him. And I feel like they are going to blitz crazy. They're unlike the Cowboys. We don't have to blitz every down. That's their calling card. I watched them this week blitz the Panthers' heads off. That's what they're here to do. And I don't want – they're going to blitz and blitz and blitz some more. And I feel like Kellen Moore should be ready for the blitz and have screens on deck. They should have been working on screens all week. They should let that blitz come upfield aggressively, get the ball out of Cooper Rush's hands into Tony Pollard's hands, Zeke Elliott's hands, get the lineman out there on the move, and let's eat. Let's eat. Either that or just try to block it up with 12 personnel. But they are going to blitz. It's not a question of if. It's just a fact. It's when. And it's right out the gate. They're going to blitz. So what you going to do? And if Kellen Moore does not realize that when I do, then that's just an indictment on him. Know the blitz is coming and have counters for it. Multiple blitzes from multiple different exotic looks, stunts, twists, all that. Wink Martindale, that's what he do. He is their best asset. Wink Martindale is why they're 2-0. It ain't Daniel Jones. It ain't even Daboll. Daboll made an excellent hire in Wink Martindale. But his defenses can be beat because when you're blitz happy, it's ways to beat it. But you got to be competent enough to do it. You feel me? 243 people in here, man. Salute. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit the like button for me. Marco Antonio Robles. Robles? CFT is the man. Man, I appreciate you, man. I ain't nobody. I'm just a fan with a camera, man. I ain't doing nothing special. I'm a man of the people. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for rocking with me on a Saturday night. Let's take a little intermission break. Let me ask y'all, what y'all doing right now? Y'all sipping? What y'all doing? As I refill my joint. Am I alone on a Saturday? I got a little makers. I ain't making no noise. Little makers, Mark. What y'all doing? Cook. Your cap, though. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Emily Ann. Yeah, this hat like 2 years old, but I love this joint because it's iridescent and it stands out. I'll never get rid of this hat. I love this hat. Basil Hayden. Ooh. Salute. I love that. Basil Hayden is my favorite drink, period. Makers is in there, though. Got the Henny. Salute. Got the Henny. Just chilling. And just chilling is fine, Maryland. Sometimes you can just relax. It's Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? I just like I like to ask people what they're doing. Ciroc on deck. It's Saturday night. Strawberry infused Henny. Okay, Mickey. You got the special drinks on deck. Respect. You know. Yanni Jones, Daniel Jones extra stinks. Daniel Jones is Trinity Dash. Trinity Dash. Say it with me. Trinity Dash. Daniel Jones is buns. Hot dog buns, hamburger buns, everything. And that's fine. Hey, everybody ain't got to sit. I'll sit for you. Some water, get whatever is your vice. It can be sleep, relaxation, getting a massage. I don't care. It's Saturday night, though. We chilling. Yeah, he's extra buns. And that's, look, this isn't me disrespecting. There's no way. Daniel Jones will have to go Super Saiyan, something I ain't see for him to come out there and outplay what Tom Brady and what Joe Burrow did versus our defense. Nope. What I do think is this. I feel like earlier in the game, they're going quick pass, they're going to run the ball, they're going to try to protect Daniel Jones. I don't see a lot of sacks happening early, but we got to be patient, diligent, and just hold on. I feel like if we get a score or two up, this is where Kellen Moore comes in. Score off the first scripted, get up 10, just 10-0. It don't even got to be 14, 10-0, right? They'll start to press. When Daniel Jones starts to press, that's when we going to eat. Oh, we going to eat. Gatorade, 0. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with Gatorade. Oh, Troy Dudley got the loud on deck. I ain't mad at you neither. Who's deleting messages? Oh my God. Hey, listen, chat. Y'all don't have to delete cowgirls. Do realize this. If someone walks in, if you're a grown adult, man, woman, child, well, you can't be a grown child, and you type cowgirls, that's the corniest. Like, as a Cowboys fan, please, can I get a amen in the chat? What is the most what's the Cowboys disrespect that you just can't acknowledge? When someone calls me a cowgirl, it ain't even like, it don't hurt my feelings. It's not denigrating. It ain't, I don't even know why they say it. It's so many other things you can say. Cowgirls, putting cow and then another word after it is corny. Stop. It's dumb. Please, it's dumb. We do not care. I'm speaking for Cowboys Nation. It's super corny. Thank you. Light them up with them cornballs. It's super corny. You cannot be I ain't never heard someone say, yo, man, cowgirls. And I was like, damn, he got me, man. That cowgirls right there, that hurt my feelings. Like, what is that? Do better. It's 2022. I know you hate the Cowboys. We know that. But do better, though. Come on. Take your time. Go to the drawing board. Get it together. But cowgirls is whack. Just do better. King Reno in the building. My dog. Salute. My dog, man. Marcus Hardison in the building. Oh, we got my people's in here. Marcus Hardison, King Reno in here. Sheila Neal in here. What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all, man? Y'all get me excited. I got to take a little sip. My people's jumped in the building. Cheers. I was talking about Fowler earlier. Fowler is, I feel like Fowler's going to get a sack this week. Chat, give me an unlikely person that's going to get a sack this week. Somebody that we wouldn't expect. Mine is, I already said, Oso Odighizuwa is getting a sack this week. Because guard center guard is sweet. I feel like Osa, or I know Bohana's next giving him an issue, but I think he's going to play. Osa or Neville. Armstrong's not unlikely, though. Armstrong earned my respect last week. Sam Williams. Melvin. D. I don't know. Sam D. Just call him Sam D. Put both. Sam Williams. That's a great one. Shelby Morris. I feel bad that you got to say D-Law. He should not be unlikely. Anthony Barr. I like that one. James Parsons. I like that. Because Anthony Barr got pass rush skills, too. That's Micah Light. I like that one. Anthony Barr might get a sack. LVE got one last week. I like that one. Tristan Hill, and I put more respect on Tristan Hill, and people like Tristan Hill and Neville are the reasons why the Vanilla Gorilla got cut. Well, we'll talk about him more next week. When we got Washington on deck, we'll talk about the Vanilla Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still going. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm rolling with Osa. That's who I'm rolling with. Johnny Josie. I'm from Philly, Big Rome. Dire Cowboys fan. Eagles suck. Salute, Yanni. That is you in the trenches. You from Philly and you a Cowboys fan. You chose right. You chose the righteous path. 148 likes, man. Can we get it to 160? Is that reaching? Y'all ask me some questions, though, man. I would love to. There's 194 people in here from what I see. Y'all ask me some questions, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this game. Because what I was saying earlier, for everyone that jumped in here, this is what I wanted to talk about. And I know I've been all over the place. I feel like this game is going to show us who we really are. Because last week could have just been purely playing for pride. The whole NFL was throwing dirt on our name. And these is grown men. And they came out there and showed and proved. This week, though, when it's the Giants, another team that's been getting disrespected. Another team where people are saying you're the worst 2-0 team in history. And Brian Daboll seems to be a dude that can coach. So what you going to do now? What you going to do now? You feel me? Y'all feeling me? I feel like this is the week. This is going to show us a lot about our team. Where's the resiliency? Because right now we're I ain't gonna say we evenly matched because oh snap. Sorry, y'all. Phone going off. How y'all like my new jack though? Y'all like it? You got that iPhone, what's it, iPhone Max, whatever? Purple joint. Y'all can't see it. I don't know if y'all can see the purple. Let me see. But I like this joint. I thought it wasn't on silent. I got to get a case and stuff on it because I am not going to be one of them dudes that cop the phone and it fall out my pocket, get out the car, and it explode. What I'm missing? Diggs due for a pick. Excellent point. I do think, you know what? I was saying this, and shout out to looks great. Now it's purple. It's purple. It's like a light purple. It's a light purple. Look up the colors. You can't see it. My little camera ain't getting it good. It's purple though. But to that point, shout out to Skywalker Steel. My boy Sky said that he had a show last week. Y'all know I give love up to my peoples. And he was saying the Cowboys, the defense looks like the levees is going to break. It's going to be a big next 2 weeks. Because think about it. We had Tom Brady, Joe Burrow. Held them to 1 touchdown apiece, whole bunch of field goals. Made them work for them 2 touchdowns. Daniel Jones, Carson Wentz. You think they're not giving the ball up? Daniel Jones is he get a ball up. Carson Wentz with the pressure we going to put on him? Oh, Trayvon Diggs, because ball placement is excellent with those 2 other quarterbacks. Trayvon Diggs going to eat. Trayvon Diggs almost got an interception last week. He was this close. Y'all saw, if y'all were watching the game, y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. Looks gray. I'm telling y'all it's not gray. I'm sorry. Yeah, iPhone 14. Yeah. And look, this is how you know I needed it. Because my old phone was an iPhone 12. Look at this, the old jack. Look at that. It wasn't even a Max. It was just an old 12. But we got to upgrade it. Y'all see I had the Cowboys blue, though. So I had Cowboys blue 2 years ago when I got the 12, right? Now we going with the purple, the purple joint for, you know what I'm saying, for the Omega. Y'all see the Omega. Wait, let me see if I can do it right. The Omega Sci-Fi joint. Hold on. Am I getting it over the shoulder? Y'all know what I do. Y'all know D shift. You know what I'm saying? Get purple for y'all see it over the shoulder. I gotta show love. Look, I was repping the Cowboys 2 years ago. But that blew over with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a Vikings fan. I'm still the boys, but every once in a while you got to rep. Got the gold phone case for it too. Purple and gold. Y'all know what I'm doing. 229 people in here. Oh, and I missed the super chat. Appreciate you. One-handed bandit with the $4.99 super chat. Hey, Rome, I have a question. Who do you think has had a better career, Dak or Romo? Okay, it's a serious conversation. Hold on. Excellent. One-handed bandit. I appreciate you. Hold on. We're going to talk. Chat. And thank you for the $5 super chat, the $4.99. Chat, before I go forward, I'll read this question again. I'll see what y'all say before I speak. Who do y'all think has had a better career? Now, one-handed bandit, can I ask you this? Is it up to this point or just period? Because it's a little unfair. Tony played almost twice as long as Dak. All right? Melvin Irby, I see your super chat. I'm going to get to you in 1 second. I want to just get this point out. I promise you. I'll get to the keys to victory right after this comment. I just want to talk about Romo real quick. Because this is a serious conversation. This Dak versus Romo crap has been going on for a while. So let me see. Dak or Romo, chat. Romo, Dak. Romo. Thomas Crabtree did that. You tried. All right. Now let me put this to bed. Let me put this to bed, people. Let me just put this to bed because this is the thing that makes me mad. And it's an excellent question, One-Handed Bandit. And I'm going to get to you in 1 second, Melvin. All right. Dak and Romo are the same person. They play slightly differently, but they're the same person. They're quarterbacks that don't get enough support while they're in their prime. And then, just like Romo, when Dak leaves the Cowboys, we will appreciate him more when he's playing for another team or when he leaves. Tony Romo did not get supported by this team like he does now. All right? I was around. Rome is 39. I know I might not look 39. I'm good. I still got a little hairline. I'm all right. But fact is, before Twitter, before everything, Tony Romo ain't get supported. Cowboys fans hated Romo because Cowboys fans do not like nice things. We stupid like that. And right now, we don't like Dak Prescott. So the real question is, the real answer is, why can't we appreciate the good stuff we have and support it properly? Tony Romo got supported properly too late. His body was failing him by the time the Cowboys supported him properly. Yes, he had an excellent line in 2014, but he should have had that excellent line in 2009. Cowboys should have went all in 09, in 2010, but we was playing. And by the time we drafted everybody, because this whole draft and develop, his body was failing him. Does that make sense? So it's not about who's better. Tony Romo was excellent. Excellent. I loved Romo. I argued with my best friend about Romo for months because I was still Team Romo when Dak came. I ain't just flip-flop quick. I was like, T.O., that's my quarterback. Dak won me over throughout that season, throughout 2016. He did. But I never had hate for Romo, and I still don't. I hate people that want to compare and contrast. They both wore the star, and they both did their best. Dak's still wearing a star. But the whole notion that Dak Prescott is great, man. He's a 4th-round pick. Was not known for passing, and he's grinded himself into a top 10. He's been recognized by NFL scouts, players, and coaches as a top 10 quarterback. You can hate him all you want to. I don't care what the fans are talking about. The scouts, players, and quarterback. You look at NFL Top 100. You can look at the anonymous poll from ESPN. The players and the coaches and the scouts respect Dak Prescott. I don't care about you seeing first week. They do. We should support him better, and the front office should too. So that's my response to that question. I'm sorry I got too serious. It's just frustrating, man. Romo deserves respect. I hate that. One thing I don't like about Romo, this is after the fact. Romo be hating on the Cowboys in his broadcast, and it drives me nuts. It do. But I ain't got hate for Romo, and I ain't got hate for Dak. It's corny to me. Now, everybody, let me check in the chat. I'm gonna get the Melvin Irby's $20 super chat because I ain't forget you, brother, and I appreciate you. Sorry I had to go on my little rant. Love both of them. I love both of them. That's right. Ain't got no hate for Romo. People think because I love Dak, I hate Romo. That's stupid. They're the same. They both two. If you want to compare, the real dilemma is Tony Romo and Dak Prescott have been underappreciated and under supported by the front office. Dak ain't getting supported. They had drafted well, but they've never went out and got Dak big name free agents. They ain't never supported him. They haven't. Now, chat. Melvin Irby had an excellent question, and he dropped a $20 super chat. Salute to you. Appreciate you, Melvin. What are the keys to victory? So before I answer, or do y'all want me to tell you my keys to victory first, or do y'all want to go? Because I can tell y'all real quick. I think it's about 4 keys. And I don't like to say keys. I always, because I like to say, the 4 ways we will win this game. You feel me? 4 ways we will win this game. Touchdowns. That's an excellent point. We should score touchdowns to win the game. Yo, who was that? Kings of 3? Somebody wrote touchdowns. That's hilarious. Yeah, you should score touchdowns. That wins football games. Great point. Great point. My keys to victory, ways we will win this game is simple. First things first. First things first. Make Daniel Jones uncomfortable. Make Daniel Jones uncomfortable. Daniel Jones he's been under fire the last 2 weeks, but he hasn't faced a pass rush like the Cowboys. I want Daniel Jones to be thinking about this pass rush all the way to Thanksgiving. I want us to punish him. Punish. You feel me? I want Daniel Jones to be like, yo, get it together. I want him to be yelling at his offensive line. I want him to be yelling at Neal. I want him to be yelling at Thomas. Yo, we can't do this on Thanksgiving. So disrupt Daniel Jones. Second key, second way, whatever. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run it. All right? Run the ball, man. It's important. And I'm talking about like consistently running. I'm not talking about, look, I want great run strategy, but I want 25 to 30 runs. How many runs y'all want in the chat? Let me know how many run times we should run the ball. 25 to 30. That's what I need. Number 1 key, win the game. Caltato, excellent point. Win the game is pretty important. I need us to do that. So we got disrupt Daniel Jones. We got run the ball, right? We got run the ball. You know what I think is an underreported thing, an underthought about thing? I want our coaches to show great in-game adjustments. I need to get these shirts. Y'all gonna kill me. I need to get these shirts tomorrow. Thomas Kaysen, I see you. I see you. I got you. I see you. Y'all do me a favor. Thomas, I don't know if you're a channel member. Not member. Subscribe to the channel. I got you, bro. I ain't forget about you. I promise. I want the coaches, I think that's my third point. I want the coaches to show good in-game adjustments. Because as the season goes on, people are going to adjust to what you're doing. And I want the Cowboys to be able to adjust mid-game. Because the Giants is about to throw something at us that we ain't seen in the last 2 weeks. I'm almost 100% positive. And I've watched Dan Quinn be able to adjust, but I haven't watched our offense be able to adjust. Kellen Moore needs to be able to adjust at half. That first 14-play, 20-play script is amazing. But Kellen Moore got to be able to switch it up. Switch it up, baby. Switch it up. So we got 4 keys. We're going to do 4 keys of 4 ways. First things first, disrupt Daniel Jones. Second thing I want you to do, run that ball. 25 to 30 carries. Third thing I want you to do is in-game adjustments. Be ready for a curveball. They're going to do it. They're going to throw the curveball at us, right? And I think that the last thing I'm looking forward to is for the first time this year, I want to create turnovers. Put it behind the 8 ball. Create some turnovers. Punch the ball out. Sack, fumble. Get the ball. I'm looking for 2 turnovers in this game. 2 turnovers. Those 4 things will win us this game. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things are going to happen. The D-line going to eat. And certain things are just going to happen. We up 170. Let's get to 200 likes, please. 200 likes. Appreciate y'all. I love the chat, man. Y'all be in there chilling. Sheila Neal, run. Hey, you already know. You already know. I see y'all there. Look, it's kind of funny. I want Philly to keep feeling themselves, but I feel like they due for a letdown. I do. All right, y'all want me to tell y'all what I think Philly the part about the Philadelphia Eagles that's most underreported? We can do this. I don't mind. Cause y'all know I don't mind. I'm Thanos to the Philly community. They hate me. And I love it. And I know it's the Giants' time, but we're gonna talk about Philly for 2 seconds. And then they're gonna say, we always on your mind, whatever. I feel like for the Eagles, the biggest detriment that people just is underreported is two things. If you've been watching, have y'all been watching the Philly games? It ain't about them not playing nobody. It's two different things. I feel like their trenches are heavily overrated right now. I watched the first game and I watched the second game, and Jalen Hurts is a magician running the ball. You know who I compare Jalen Hurts to that nobody wants to do, and I know it's going to be like racial profile and everything. Jalen Hurts is a 30-pound lighter Cam Newton. Jalen Hurts is a 230 to 20-pound lighter. He's Cam Newton. Cam Newton was never surgical with the football. Never. He was play action master. Had a strong arm, but it was a lot of runs, and then the run opened up the pass. That's Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is Cam Newton. And it's unfortunate because I watched Cam Newton be excellent until he wasn't, because the physical toll, you can't play like a DN as a quarterback. Your shoulders can't take that pounding. Pause. But I feel like the two things, I feel like their line is subject to damage. I watched Detroit had them on the ropes. The O-line ain't as crazy as you think. And that D-line, I watched Jordan Davis get picked up like a child and moved over 3 gaps. Go to my Twitter, Cowboys _ fan talk, Cowboys _ fan talk, and look for the Jordan Davis tweet. Picked dude up and moved him 3 or 4 gaps like a child. And he's supposed to be unmovable. No. Those trenches is sweet. Fletcher Cox looking old. Brandon Graham looking old. And you know it's the most underreported thing, and I'm going to move on? Chat. Let's play a game of, can y'all guess? How many touchdowns has Jalen Hurts thrown? How is you? I've heard people say dude is in the MVP race. Earlier today, I tweeted something. I don't even know if y'all can see this, but I don't care. I'm going to put it up. These are the top. This is on my phone. Can y'all see that? Let me see. Can y'all see it? I'm going to see it. Oh, it's not going to clear up. Can y'all see it? Oh, let me see. Y'all can't see it. That's the top 18 touchdown throwers. Dude has thrown 1 touchdown in 2 weeks. Now, look, he's been playing excellent. He got some passing yards. Cool. But no MVP in history has thrown for less than 20 touchdowns and won the MVP. I don't care how good you're at running the ball. He's thrown 1 touchdown. 1. Bro, you can't throw 1 tub. Carson Wentz has 7. 7. And I don't even think Carson Wentz is good. You can't throw 1. Yo, I bet you, how many of y'all knew that? Tell me, say I was today years old when I found out Jalen Hurts threw 1 touchdown. I see you here where you're hiding. You probably salty. 1 touchdown? Bro, 1? And I've been hearing MVP talk. Let's do the projection. If you throw 1 every 2 weeks, what you throwing for? 9? You going to do a 9 touchdown year? Yo, when you going to throw the TDs? Yes, he can run a touchdown. He's an excellent running back. But 1? Hey, King Reno, I was today years old when I found out he threw 1 touchdown. 1 touchdown? I know you knew instantly, but you ain't happy about that answer. You wasn't excited to tell me. One touchdown is terrible. Guess what else is funny? Since we bringing up realities of what's going on in Philly, right? Salute. Cheers. Right? One touchdown. I mean, here they got the most offensive yards, and their offense looks crazy. Last week, how many points did Philly score? Because I would have sworn they scored 50. What they score on Monday? This is the most overblown win I've seen in history. It wasn't 27. It was 24 points. Did y'all, 24? Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but people was acting like they scored 70. They so dominant. 24 points, and your quarterback got one touchdown. Am I tripping? This is something else that's underreported. They had 17 penalties. The Cowboys get disrespected on the penalty game. Eagles had 17 penalties. There's so many. I've been chilling on the Eagles because I know they hate me. I'm Thanos. When I come on their timeline, they getting their feelings. But I've been holding back the heat for them because it's Giants week. But the heat is in the tuck. They better win. Because when they lose, they're gonna hate me. And I ain't got hate for people. Darius Slay played an excellent game last week. But you were not going to tell me that Jalen Hurts is an MVP candidate throwing one touchdown. Run the likes up. That's right. Let's get to 200. Run them likes up. Simo, what's good with you? One touchdown, 24 points, and y'all acting like the greatest show on turf showed back up. They are not the greatest show on turf. Not to mention that some of them interceptions, it wasn't like, when you catch the ball like this, like when you catch the ball in the bread basket, you got to jump. That's an underthrown pass if I've ever seen one. Darius Slay had a good day, but Kirk Cousins had a worse day. Kirk Cousins was out there just dealing. Kirk Cousins was throwing like he got paid off. It was that bad. Can we get it to we got to get to 20 likes. It's 195. Come on. Hold the brother down. I know he hyping the Eagles up. And I ain't mad. I would hype my team up too. If we was 2-0 and that was a dominant win. But there's realities. It can be dominant and you cannot have scoring 40. You ain't scored 30. You tussled with the Lions. And all this whole the Lions ain't the Lions. The Lions is going to be an 8-win team. I bet you this though. Chat, y'all want to make a bet? I bet you that the Bengals finish with a better record than the Lions. Who want to bet me? Put your money where your mouth is. Who want to bet? Who going to finish with a better record? Bengals or the Lions? Hey, sir, did Tolbert play 4 years? I'm confused. I don't know what that means. All right. I think that's concluded my Eagles TED Talk. One touchdown and 24 points. Simmer down. Simmer down. Because you're not going to give him more respect for a 24-point game and my quarterback last year on a bum calf and a messed up shoulder coming off a broken ankle, threw for 37 touchdowns and led the league in scoring, and you act like that don't matter. That's what this is why the Cooper Rush thing angers me. Let's segue to that. The Cooper Rush thing angers me because Dak Prescott broke the Cowboys single-season touchdown record. Y'all saw that little dip? He broke it. How? How, Sway? How can 2 games be equivalent to 50-plus wins? A quarterback that has never had a losing season when he started. How, Sway? How? It's just idiotic to me. That's why y'all haven't seen me like. I can't acknowledge that much because it's stupid. It's dumb. Jerry is just trying to sell tickets and it's working and it's pissing me off. Your QB is Mr. Glass. Oh, we got a person here. Philly Eagles 843 is the exact person I'm talking about. Someone that celebrates injuries. Y'all see this dude? Can chat. Cartel. Can we cornball this dude up? Philly Eagles 84. Don't time him out. Just I need some cornballs in the chat. Because that's whack, man. You ain't celebrating injuries. That's corny to me. That's you rooting. You want us to be injured because you can't beat us when we healthy. Light that boy up, man. Popcorn. You trash. You afraid of us. If you can't beat the team when they healthy and you celebrate injuries, you just scary. Cornball. That's right, Scott. Yeah, get them basketballs in here. Get an order of corn. Yeah, bushel of corn. What's a bunch of corn? A bushel? Corn on the cob. I need corn dishes. Light them up. What's the corn dishes? Hurts and Company going. Look, and you know what's the funny thing? Jalen Hurts is my frat brother. He a Omega. I don't wish negativity on the brother. My point is, you gotta live up to do what they saying. Yeah, y'all that's right. Like the chat up, cornballs, clowns. That's right. You a corny clown. My thing is, if you're gonna be nice, at least live up to what they saying. Like people giving him love before he do it. Because the way people was talking, I was like, oh, Hurts got 7 TDs. Because I looked, I said, 1? How you got 1? Like 1? If you're doing 1 TD every 2 games, what is you about to do this year? Now you might run for 17 TDs. Okay, Derrick Henry, all right, Derrick, you know what I'm saying? But is you a quarterback or running back? Because you 2 games away from me putting 22 on your chest. Now you Miles Sanders. Which one is it? Throw a touchdown. Miles Hurts. That's his name. Miles Hurts. Jalen Sanders. Goofy. Yeah, making fun of injuries is whack, man. If someone gets hurt, wish them a speedy recovery and hope they get back and ball. Not against us, but I don't want to beat y'all because if I beat y'all when y'all hurt, y'all gonna just make excuses. I want to beat y'all when y'all fully healthy. That's why I want y'all rocking and rolling in week 6. I want y'all to be 4-2. So we smack that, y'all can feel it. You know what I'm saying? But before I get out of here, because we had an hour and 13 minutes, and I appreciate everybody jump back into the stream when my internet was doing all this. You know what I'm saying? Before I get out of here, though, I want to say this again. For anybody that just jumped in here, 208 likes. Appreciate y'all. The Cowboys need to come out this week and make a statement as far as the Bengals game wasn't a fluke. Because that's what I've been hearing. Oh, yeah, you got to do the robot. You got to put that on them. You seen that? My robot was sick. You got to make sure people know that the Bengals game wasn't just we dug deep because y'all kept doubting us. I need them to put some foundational wins together. Because we can blink Cowboys Nation and be 3-1. You know what 3-1 allows us? That allows us to go 3-1. We can lose 2 games, be 3-3, and the season is still ahead of us. Everything is ahead of us. Now, I don't think we're going to lose to the Rams and the Eagles or nothing like that. I'm saying that we can be 3-1. Garland Love with another $10 super chat. Salute. Appreciate you. You just put the little meme in there. But I appreciate the love, though. Ask the question. I just feel like after the Eagles game, see, this is my biggest problem, Cowboys Nation. Cartel. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick losses. I like to deal with the fallout of a loss, but it's hard for me to pick a loss, right? It's hard for me to say we definitely gonna lose a game because if you ask me, I can see us winning, being 5-1, like last year. I'm not doing it. I'm not the channel to tell you what games we gonna lose. It's just not me. I'm sorry. We ain't losing until we lose. We just not losing until we lose. It is what it is. We just is what it is. But I feel like this game is gonna tell us a lot about our team, how resilient we are, and how we can win games without just focusing on the quarterback. It's that simple. I know we love to focus on Dak and say Dak needs to be more and everything like that, but the team needs to show up more for the team to get to where we're going. Okay, how great your quarterback is, the team has to show up. That means O-line, D-line, every level of the defense, receivers. And with Michael Gallup coming back this week and CeeDee Lamb, I feel like we're going to be able to help Cooper Rush a lot more. And when Dak gets back, he's going to have James Washington. Realize this. When Dak gets back, his receiving core, instead of Dennis Houston, Noah Brown, CD, when Dak gets back, his receiver room is going to go CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, James Washington, Noah Brown, Simi Favoku. That's a strong receiver room. You know what I'm saying? It's just stronger. Let me see what's going on here before I get up out of here. Am I going live for a bit at the half? I don't know, C-Mo. I was thinking about going live after the game. Hey, look, Jay all day. First time we agreed. I am going to tell you we're going to win every game until we lose them. First of all, pause. Where you hiding? You think the Giants? So Tom Brady and Joe Burrow couldn't expose my defense, but you think Daniel Jones about to expose us? You can't even say that with a straight face. You can't get exposed by the Giants. Thank you, Mickey. You can't get exposed by the Giants. And that's the best way to put it. We're going to lose. We're going to win every game until we lose them. And we'll talk about why we lost after we lose. But I'm never going to come out here. And y'all, look, never going to come out here and say we losing the game. That it ain't in me. It just ain't. It just ain't, man. But look, it's almost 11 on the East Coast. Y'all know I'm on the East Coast. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to drop that Gallup. Y'all want that Gallup highlight video? I'm going to drop that tomorrow. And then, I'm gonna jump in. Maybe I'll jump in and drop a video tomorrow night after a team we know that wears green take this L. But it's your boy, Mr. Rowe, man. I love y'all. I do. I got love for y'all. I appreciate y'all. I wouldn't be CFT without y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all evening. Cheers. I'll holla.